Hello everyone. I Neha Patil welcome you all in today's session. Today we'll see practical implementation of binary search tree. We'll see create function of binary search tree in C++. Already we have seen general tree implementation and now we'll switch for the binary search tree. So our problem statement is we want to create a binary search tree in C++. So for this, the algorithm is like this. First, we have to allocate the memory by using the new keyword for a new node. And initially, we have to make its left and right node pointer to null. We have to accept the data from the user and we have to store in the data part of the new node. Then we have to check whether the root is initially null or not. If it is null, then we can assign the new node pointer to the root node pointer. If the root node pointer is not null, then we have to define one more pointer, suppose temporary pointer. We have to traverse the tree till the root address is null, and then we will compare the values of the new node with the root node value. And if the new node value is greater than the value in the temporary node, then we'll perform like the temp is equal to temp right. That means we'll attach that new node in the right side. Otherwise, we'll attach that new node in the left side. And this process we have to repeat till the temp encounters the value null here. And in this way, we will attach the nodes in the binary search tree. As we know that the binary search tree is nothing but what? In case of the binary search tree, whenever we want to insert the values into the tree, every time the new value we are going to compare with the root value. If it is less, then we are going to attach in the left side. Otherwise, if it is greater, we are going to attach in the right side. And that's why the searching is very efficient in case of the binary search tree as compared to the binary tree. So now we'll see the create function. So if you see, I have written here the C++ code for the create function and the insert function. Because in the create function, only we are going to create the root node, and every time we are going to allocate the memory for the new node. And whenever the root is already created, second time whenever we want to insert the new node into the tree, we are giving call to the insert function. So this is the definition of the insert function. First, we'll see the definition of the create function. Here I have initially root is equal to null, which is going to indicate the tree is initially empty. Then these are the 4 steps for creation of the new node. Temp is equal to new node, which is going to allocate the memory for the new node. We are going to accept the data from the user, that is the cout enter data and cin temp data. We'll accept the data and we'll store directly in the temporary nodes data field. Temp left is equal to null and temp right is equal to null initially, which is going to indicate that no left and the right child is present. Then we'll check the condition if root is equal to null, which is going to indicate if the tree is empty or not. If the tree is empty, we are going to assign like the root is equal to temp. That means the new node will be attached as a root node in the tree. Else, that means if the tree is already created and whenever we want to do the new insertion, we are giving call here for the insert function by passing the 2 parameters root and the temp here. So inside the insert function definition, we are going to check whether the new node data, that is the temp data, is less than the root data or not. If it is less, one more condition we are checking here, if the root left is equal to null. If this condition is true, then we are establishing the link between the new node and the root, that is the root left is equal to temp. So why we are taking this if root left is equal to null condition? Every time we want to check whether that root left pointer is null or not. If it is not null, that means already one child is present in the left side. If this is the case, then what we are going to do here, we are giving call here for the insert function by passing the 2 parameters root left and the temp here. So next time it is the recursive call. So once again it will come here. Once again it will check the temp data with the new root value here. And whenever this condition is going to become the true, it will establish the link between the root left and the temp here. And exactly reverse case is there. If the temp data is greater than the root data, we are going to check whether the root right is equal to null. That means if the right subtree is absent or initially empty, then we can directly establish the link like the root right is equal to temp. Otherwise, recursively, once again, we'll give call to the insert function by passing the root right pointer and the temporary pointer here. So that means what if the one or more childs are already present in the right side, then we will recursively call the insert function here. So now we'll see how this will work here. So if you see here, initially this part is going to execute here. It is going to create the new node. So new node will be created like this way. Now, if this condition is true, root is equal to null, root is equal to temp, instruction will be executed. And if you see here, this node will be attached as a root node in the tree. And initially this left and the right pointer will be the null, as this is the single node present in the tree. Next time, once again, it is executing this part. That means it is creating the new node. Suppose this 2 is created here. Now this condition is going to become false here because the root is not equal to null. So if you see, it is giving call for the insert function. So now it will come inside the insert function and it will check this condition. If the temp data is less than root data, the condition is true. So once again, it is checking the condition if root left is equal to null. This condition is also true. Now root left is equal to temp. Instruction will be executed. That means the link will be established between the 2 and the 5. As the 2 is less than the 5, 2 is attached in the left side. Suppose I want to insert one more node. So this part again will be executed. It will create the new node. Suppose 4 is the new node. This condition will obviously become false here. It will go inside the insert function by passing root and the temp. That is the 5 and the 4 will be passed. It will come here. Now this condition is again the true here. But whenever it will test this condition, now it is going to become the false here. So what will happen? Now it will give recursive call for the insert function by passing here the root left, that is the 2, and this temp is nothing but the 4. Next time it will check 2 and the 4. Now this condition is going to become false, so it is coming in the else part here. Now 4 is greater than the 2 here, and this condition root right is equal to null is true. So it is going to establish the link between the root right and the temp. That means the 2's right child will be attached as a 4. So if you see here, 4 is attached as a right child for the 2 here. Suppose one more node I want to create. Once again, this part will be executed. New node will be created. Suppose I want to attach the 20. This condition is become false. It will give call for the insert function by passing the 5 and the 20 here. So it will come here inside the insert function. So 20 is attached as the right child. Similarly, 12 we are going to attach here. Similarly, suppose this is the next node, that is the 15. I want to attach this 15 here. So 15 will be attached as the right child for this 12 here. Suppose one more node I want to create here, that is the 9. So 9 will be attached here. Then suppose I want to attach the 23. So 23 will go here. And then suppose I want to attach the 1 here. So 1 will be attached here. So this is nothing but what the binary search tree creation. So I have taken here the create function and the insert function separately. Inside the create function, we are creating the root node and we are giving call for the insert function. And inside the insert function, we have written here the logic for attaching the nodes either in the left side or the right side. So by this presentation, hope you understood the create function of the binary search tree. So thank you very much for watching this video.